Hello, and welcome to the KCK Inspiring Moments with Kaylin radio show. I am your host, Kaylin John Louis, and I am so excited to be on the air with you all today. Thank you so much to everyone who continues to tune into the show. It really warms my heart to know that I have so much support and listening ears, even as I continue this journey with Inspiring Moments with Kaylin. I have enjoyed being able to have empowering and motivational conversations, and I'm just really looking forward to all that will come new in this journey. I also want to say before I go any further that I always give my friendly reminders because it is important that we stay ahead of what's going on. And so I always encourage you to make sure that you are following safety precautions and really making sure you are keeping your physical body safe as well, because we are in a time right now where it's summertime, there are summer colds, summer flu, even COVID still around, and so many other things that could emerge or are emerging. And we just want to make sure that everyone is staying safe. So if that means you need to wear your mask, or that means you need to continue practicing social distancing, taking more medication, doing more checkups with your doctor, and making sure that you are okay all the way around, and simply just taking care of yourself, please do those things. It is really important to remember that you get one life and one body to take care of that you have to live with. So please make sure you are taking care of yourself. Also, make sure mentally you are doing well. If you are going through something, talk with somebody. Really know that it's okay to talk to somebody, and that it's important that you take care of your mental health. And last but certainly not least, I ask that you download the Hallelujah 95.3 app so that you can listen to the show on the go on your electronic devices. I also ask that you tag a friend and have them listen into today's upcoming discussion, because I believe it's going to be very important, and it's something that is very near and dear to my heart. Today, just to give you some background, I am the executive director of Kaylin's Caring Connection, which is a nonprofit organization I started back in 2016. The original goal and mission that I have kept and continue to build upon was to really impact the lives of youth who may be going through something and who need help. And we started off with giving teddy bears out to children at the Tallahassee Memorial Hospital. And over the years, it's just continued to expand from organization to organization and even outreach to outreach. We've been able to grow and grow. And when I tell you, I'm so excited for what is to come with Kaylin's Caring Connection, but specifically back in last year, this time, I had the idea and I pitched it to my mom that I wanted to give back to the homeless. Now, let me let you know now, giving back to the homeless was not just an idea that popped in my head just last year. Basically, within my whole life, my mom and just my sister, just people I know, have always instilled that giving nature into me. And when I was younger, me and my mom and sister, we used to go out and give back to the homeless. If there was something going on and we just saw somebody riding across the street, we'd always try to make sure if we had $1 or money, we'd give it to them. If we had toiletries or something that we think could use and help benefit them while they're going through that time in their life, we always made it a point to make sure we give back. And then during COVID, even when we had social distancing going on, I personally made sure that I went out masked up and gave out little small Ziploc bags of toiletries, because I wanted the homeless people here in Tallahassee to know that they were not alone, and that the situation that they may be in and going through is not just something that I will turn a blind eye to. It's very important in our nation. Honestly, homelessness across our nation is continuing to rise at an alarming rate. And right here in the community of Tallahassee, Florida, just about every street you go down, every corner you go down, you can spot a homeless person on the side holding up a sign or sitting out there. And in my effort to be a part of this solution, like I said, just last year, I hosted the first ever hashtag We Got Your Back Service Day, where we gave backpacks out to the homeless. And it was a really, really great and big successful event. We filled 100 backpacks with necessities and touched every part of the city. I'm talking north, south, east, and west. And the goal was to impact 100 homeless lives in one day. And we did just that, not just on our own, but with the help of so many generous people in the community and organizations. And so I do take this time again to thank all those who came out last year. But in my efforts to continue to help this alarming rate that is going on, I really wanted to have another service day this year where we are giving backpacks out again, not just to let them know or just to say we got your back, but we want to go a little bit further this year. We wanted to make it bigger. And while we know, and while I know I can't provide homes, I can't provide every little thing that a homeless person would want, I do know that I can show them that I care. I can give my time and my energy into making sure that they are okay. And I can make sure that there are people out there in the world who are showing them that we care. And so this year I'm doing it again with my same goal of having a greater impact. And today I'm going to share very detailed information about homelessness, this upcoming event, and share ways with you can connect with me in my efforts to make a difference. And so I just want to start off. Everybody knows that we see homeless people, and sometimes people tend to turn a blind eye. They tend not to look at them because, one, in some cases they are sad about that situation that they're seeing and they don't have the necessary funds to give to them, so they continue to pass on and just look at them on the road. Sometimes other people, you have those who are in that high status of life where they feel like the world only revolves around them, so they don't see homeless people as important. But I begin to realize that even the more as our world continues to change, as we continue to change, as we continue to evolve, it is so important that we are making sure we are okay, that we are making sure those in our community are being taken care of, whether they have everything I have or whether they don't. And seeing this homelessness around the world, seeing that, especially right here in Tallahassee, how many homeless people I've seen. I get to come home every day to air conditioning, to a home, to clothes, to food, to shelter, to the things that I like, things that not everyone has. And I'm truly grateful every day to know that I have it. But at the same time, it also touches my heart. It makes me really want to say, well, what if I was out there? I put myself in their shoes, in a sense, when I see homeless people on the road, to say, what if that was me? Because there are people who are standing out there, and that could be somebody's mother, somebody's brother, somebody's sister, somebody's uncle, somebody's loved one who is just out there in a vulnerable place. And they are, if you didn't know, homeless people, or the homeless population, is probably one of the most vulnerable parts of our society. Those are the ones who see everything going around in the world. They're enduring some of the hardest times and hardest hardships that some people will never be built for, but they're a part of the population. They still are humans and they still have feelings. And I looked at some statistics actually, and in Florida, we rank among 16 states for the number of unhoused people. If you look at Florida ranking 16, we are actually the third largest in the country for the number of unhoused people. And that to me is crazy, that we have that many homeless people who have been through things. And a lot of times people try to say, oh, I don't help the homeless because you don't really know if they're homeless or not. You don't really know if their stories are real. But I'm a firm believer that God rewards. And even if things may happen, impacting one life and helping one person, it really does help. I mean, helping one person may not change the whole world in your eye view or your viewpoint, but it could change the world for one person. You could change a life by simply just being nice, showing kindness, and giving back to those who are less fortunate than you. And so that's what we're doing with this service day this year. Last year I had this idea, and I did it around my birthday weekend because I wanted to be able to give a gift to my community when I was supposed to receive gifts. And it was so awesome to me. It had my heart feeling warm, because to know that I made such an impact, even when we went out last year and some of the people that we came across just said, thank you so much, or just this was such an awesome thing to do. or there were people who literally said that they didn't think that they would get food. They didn't think that they would have certain necessities that we gave out or certain toiletries that we gave out, and that it would help them along their journey. They were very appreciative and grateful, and to see the smiles, the thank yous, the just expressions of gratitude, it really warmed my heart to know that I was making a difference. And so I invite you this year, make a difference. The KCK Backpacks for the Homeless Service Day 2023 is happening August. Everybody say August 12th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's going to be located at the Howell Strong Park that is located on 500 North Copeland Street, Tallahassee, Florida 32304. Again, that is 500 North Copeland Street, Tallahassee, Florida 32304. We are going to be trying to impact as many homeless lives as we can. We are sticking to one area this year because we really want to, one, make sure that we are hitting specific populations, but also we want to make sure that we stay in a good area where we can really give back and make a huge difference. Now, if you are wanting to donate, and I'm going to share more about why I want you to donate, but if you are looking right now and you're hearing about the service day, we really want it to be a great success. And we have some items and some things that we need purchased to really help make this event even more successful. And that can be purchased on Amazon. It also can be certain items such as bottled water, granola bars, beef jerky, nuts and trail mix, and so many other things that can be found on the website, which is www.kalinscaringconnection.com. On that website, as soon as you click it, you'll see a pop-up message, and we have the links to how you can donate. But even if you cannot donate monetarily by donating through Amazon or by actually purchasing items and delivering them, I really do, and I'm really asking that you volunteer your time. And if you can't volunteer your time, send it to someone else who you think can. Because I know that we all have things going on in the world. Some people may say, oh, I don't have the money to do this, or I don't have the time. I don't feel like it's that important. I'm telling you, your sacrifice and your time of just making sure that a life other than your own is being taken care of makes all the difference. It really does, and it really warms your heart. And I want to say this. I mean, we go through a lot of things in the year where we're getting ready for Christmas or for Thanksgiving or for back to school, and they do all these drives, right, for the homeless when it's coming to Christmas. Like, they'll do the food drives or they'll make sure they're okay, but you don't really see that as much where people are constantly, or at least in the middle of the year, trying to make sure that they're okay. And that's why I wanted to have this drive. I mean, we have a lot of people who are there for the holidays. They give out things to the homeless during the holiday season, but after the holiday season, they're still homeless. They still don't have a place to go. They still don't have things that they need. And I want to be that difference. I want to still be that reminder that there are still people that care. Because, yeah, like I said, you have those who give on holidays and special events just to show they care. But it's really the difference when you can sit down, you can have a conversation. And I don't think anyone should look down on a homeless person at all in that situation, because we don't know where our lives could be at. We could be at the top right now, and some drastic life situation happens or natural disaster happens, and you know what, we may be in that situation too. But it's by the goodness and the grace of God that we are where we are now. But it's still good to help those who are in unfortunate situations, because like I said, you don't know what tomorrow brings. You don't know what may happen. And when you give cheerfully and accept gratefully, everyone is blessed. That's what Maya Angelou said. When you give to others cheerfully and you accept things gratefully, you accept the love, you accept the joy, you accept the appreciation, everyone is blessed. That's all I want this drive to be, is a blessing to someone else, a blessing to a family, to a person who really needs it. You never know how one act could change someone's life. There could be somebody who is sitting on their deathbed contemplating leaving this world or contemplating not being here because they feel like no one cares. But one act, one just show of care, show of kindness could really change somebody's life. And a lot of times people will say, well, Kaylin, you're doing this, but how can I get involved? Even if you are not able to join the service day, I just encourage you to pay it forward. We're all going through things. If you see somebody going through something, help them up. We live in a world where things are going on and we don't know why they're happening, but they happen. And as I've continued to say over and over on this show, we got to get back to a sense of community. This is one way to get back. This is one opportunity for you to really get involved in your community, because every time you give to others, you're enriching your own life even more. When you get out, when you give back to the community, when you give back to those who may not be in the place, it does give you an extra sense of gratitude. It gives you an extra pep in your step to say, I'm going to work harder for what I want. I'm going to work harder to be where I am, because I'm so grateful to have the resources and the things to be where I am right now. And we can't help everyone. That's unfortunate. I am me. I'm that person who wants to solve everyone's problems, but we can't help everyone, but we can help someone. You can help someone. So I'm inviting you, please, if you have nothing to do, this is on a Saturday. It's from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Even if you can't make it early in the morning or all the way at the end, even if you stop through to the event just to give out, give your time, give your energy. I really, really want to be an answer to someone's prayer. That's what me and my mom pray all the time with Kaylin's Caring Connection. We want the things that we do to be an answer to someone's prayer. And I believe that some homeless people are out there praying that somebody takes a chance on them, or that somebody will be kind enough to give them what they need, what they've been praying for. And I just want to be the answer to that prayer. I just want to help them in this situation, in this time of their lives. And before, again, we live in a world where everybody seems to care about themselves. They care only about what they have going on, only about what they have on, what they wear, how much money they have or they don't have, how many clothes you do have or don't have, and how many likes you get or don't get. But there are people in life who are literally just trying to live. They're wondering, am I going to make it to the next day or am I not? Is somebody going to help me, or am I going to be stuck here forever? There are people who are waiting on a miracle. And as much as I would love to be able to change the entire world for several homeless people, this one thing, this one service day, if it doesn't do anything, it's going to be that answer to that prayer. So I'm asking you so much. If you can, please come on out. If you can't come out and you're looking and you want to help out, we do have sponsors. You can sponsor. You can donate money. We really want to get sponsors that will help push this event. And even if you can't help with this one event that I'm doing right now, Kaylin's Caring Connection, I'm doing events and different things throughout the year. And just, we continue to have things that come up year round that we constantly need help with. So even if you can't get involved with this, you still have an opportunity to be a part of your community and be a part of something that's bigger than yourself. But I do want to also, when it comes to this event, I do want to put this out there. This is a service day, which means we are giving out community service hours to youth who help. I know I'm saying I'm calling out people, but I specifically really want to target youth and collegiate students. I want you all out there. One, because it's just a great opportunity for you to get in touch with your community and really help those in need. But number two, high school, I understand it. I just graduated from high school. And when I tell you community service hours mean everything. They have helped me and they will continue to help me even as I am going into college, helping me provide doors, helping with scholarships, helping with different things that may come. And especially for my high school students who are even, it doesn't even matter if you're in 9th grade or 10th grade, it's good to start earning them hours as early as you can and racking them up. So if you need service hours, if you're looking for something or you're a parent listening and you know your kid needs service hours, have them come out to the event. Have them get involved. Have them be a part. Because this is an opportunity where they can come out. When I say service hours, that means that you will be helping us fill the backpacks up with the necessities that we get, and you will help with that, with the packaging, and then you also be helping with the distribution on that day to really get out there. So you have an opportunity to really get some good service hours, but also meet some new people, other people in the community who want to help. and just really be of service, of good help to those in your community. If you can't give your time, I'm going to say again, you can give monetarily. We have items that can be purchased on our Amazon wish list, which is again at www.kalinscaringconnection.com. On that, you can find the link to the Amazon, and it has different things. And even if you can't purchase those items, we do need some additional items. Like I said, I'll name them: bottled water. If you can get some bottled water, granola bars, beef jerky, trail mix or peanuts, fruit cups, applesauce, jello, canned soup, tuna and crackers, instant oatmeal, hard candy, notes of encouragement. That's a big one. If you, like I said, if you can't even give your time, or you know that you won't be available for the event, write a note of encouragement. Please, please write a note of encouragement. If you want to, I would prefer that they're handwritten, but if not, if you can't handwrite them, type them up, send them. You can email them at Kalen's Caring Connection, or it's Kalen's Caring Connection at gmail.com. You can email them there. But we want to be able to give them some words and some handwritten things of encouragement so that they know that there are people out there who care. We want them to know that even though you're going through a rough time, it's okay. We got your back. We, the city of Tallahassee, and the people who are partnering, Kalen's Caring Connection, and all those who get involved, we got your back. We want you to be okay. We want you to know that there's still people out there who care. So if you want to purchase an item, you can deliver those. You can buy them and deliver them to Life Changers Church of God in Christ, which is located at 601 Miccosukee Road, Tallahassee, Florida 32308. Again, that is 601 Miccosukee Road, Tallahassee, Florida 32308. And you can also call 850-459-5397 to let know that you are delivering those items. But like I said, as much help as possible. That's all I'm really asking. I know, again, that it's a time, everybody, there's some parents who are getting ready for back to school, but even if you just donate $5, donate your time, buy something off the wish list, buy an additional item, it would help me so much. I want to take the time to thank those who've already donated, because without your help and without your just willingness to be a part, we would not be able to do what we're doing. So I want to go ahead and thank K&D Creative Designs and Marketing Solutions. That is ran by none other than my mother and momager, Miss Priscilla John Louis. I'm so grateful for her, because every flyer, every graphic, everything that you see that goes out on social media, for the most part, about 95% of the time, is done by my momager with K&D Creative Designs and Marketing Solutions. So I thank you so much. I also want to thank Akbar Thomas Law Firm for being so generous in sponsoring our t-shirts this year. They kind of look similar to what I have on now, but they'll be a little bit more hyped up for all those who participate. I also want to thank the North Florida chapter of Noble. Thank you so much for your generous contribution. And to Tallahassee's, one of Tallahassee's upcoming rappers, Lil Tyler, for donating and sponsoring the backpacks for this year. I do appreciate you. That is my cousin, so I'm grateful that he was generous enough to donate as well. I also want to publicly thank Dr. Zamoria Johnson for her contribution and donation to this drive. I am so honored. And to anyone else who I might have missed, I do apologize, but I do thank you so much for your donations, and to those that will come, because y'all, without you all, Kalen's Caring Connection would not be what it is. And I mean that with everything in me. While it is something that it's my baby, it is my thing that I've created and founded, it would not be where it is without the help of so many generous people. It would not be where it is without the constant support. And I really do appreciate every single person who's been out there. If you don't remember anything from this show, I do want you to know that we do live in a time where you have the power to turn one tearful world into a cheerful one. And my question to you is, will you? Will you be a part? Will you join me in this service day? And even if you can't join me on this service day, will you make a difference in your community? Because that's my mission in life. I don't want to be famous. Has the known and the fame, I guess, come with it, of people getting to know me? Yes. But everything I do and all that I do is not for recognition. I do it because I want to make a difference. I want to make an impact in someone's life. As I stated earlier, I want to be the answer to someone's prayer. And I want to be able to be that person who lets someone know that there are still people in this world who care. There's still light in our dark world. And there's still people who genuinely want the best for each other. We tend to hate so much on each other and have so many problems, but I want you to know that I care. If no one else cares, I want people to know that Kaylin does. That my heart and my life and everything I do aligns with what I say, that I want to help others. And that is why the 2023 hashtag We Got Your Back Service Day is going to be phenomenal. It's going to be great. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of the faces who may come. Again, I want to reiterate this will be on Saturday, August 12th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. located at Howell Strong Park, which is located on 500 North Copeland Street, Tallahassee, Florida 32304. And also remember that if you want to donate, you have options on www.killinscareconnection.com. But if you cannot give specific items and you do still want to make a financial donation, we are accepting them via Cash App, which is at $Kaylin Cares, via PayPal at Kaylin Caring Connect. And I do want to say Connect is spelled with the K, so it's Kaylin Caring Connect. You can also give via text to give by texting in all caps, We Got Your Back 2023 to 44321. Again, that is text to give by texting in all caps, We Got Your Back 2023 to 44321. And last but certainly not least, you can send a check through the mail to our P.O. Box, which is P.O. Box 16576, Tallahassee, Florida 32317. Again, P.O. Box 16576, Tallahassee, Florida 32317. We would love to have you and or your organization connect and join us for this day of serving Tallahassee's homeless. So like I said, if you are a youth or collegiate student looking for service hours, this is an event for you. If you have a youth organization that you are listening and you want to bring them out there, please do. But before I do, I did not mention this. If you are planning to attend and you want to be a part of the service day, it is so important that you go and register on the website by going to www.Kaylin'sCaringConnection.com/KCK Service Day 2023. On that link, there will be two different registrations, one for all adults and or organizations who may be planning on attending. And then there's one for students and collegiate students who are planning on volunteering their time in service, because we want to make sure we get you those service hours. So please register for the event. It's going to be very, very great. And I'm looking forward to seeing all that happens and comes from this event. I am so grateful and so happy to just even have the opportunity, have the resources, and have the means to be a blessing to someone else. While I know, and I always say, Helen Keller says, alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much. And I know that while I can do this by myself and I can make this big, I really want the help of the community. I want people to get involved, because while Kaylin's Caring Connection is an organization that focuses on giving back, I also like to pull other people in, because I love to allow people to see physical examples of service, evangelism, ministry, and just showing this. I do this because God has graced me with this gift, has graced me with this opportunity to be where I am. And I encourage you, if you have an idea, if you have a dream, if you want to make a difference, be the difference in your own way. Just because somebody else is doing what you're doing doesn't mean you can't do it. So several people have probably given back to the homeless people in their community, but like I said, you can only do it uniquely your way. And so I encourage you, do your thing. But again, please come on out to the hashtag We Got Your Back Service Day. Thank you so much to those who listened today. I am so appreciative of your time and just for you being a part of these conversations. I'm going to always ask that you connect with me on all my social media platforms, which are YouTube by subscribing to the KCK Inspiring Moments with Kaylin radio show, YouTube channel and turning on your post notifications on that YouTube channel. You can see this radio show and past ones that I've done. You also can go to Instagram and follow me at Kaylin Cares 15. On Facebook and LinkedIn at Kaylin's Caring Connection, and all three of those social media platforms, you'll be able to see upcoming radio shows, upcoming events with Kaylin's Caring Connection, and just us sharing some different things that other organizations are doing in the community. And last but certainly not least, you can go to www.kaylinscaringconnection.com to check out the website and find out all things Kaylin's Caring Connection and Inspiring Moments with Kaylin. Thank you again for tuning in today. I appreciate your support and hope that you are enjoying these empowering conversations. Always know that I care about you, and if no one else has told you today, know that I love you with all my heart. Thanks for listening, and catch me on the next KCK Inspiring Moments with Kaylin radio show. Bye-bye.